Yes, please, please have a seat. Uh, please don't look so excited. This is not like a job interview where there's two interviews, maybe three at the most, and then you're in. This isn't a job interview either. Keep in mind, you came to us, you mentioned that you wanted to be part of our clan. Now, we get a lot of individuals who come to us, and the vast majority of them we reject. And the waiting list to even get an initial interview is usually several months long. And sometimes the follow-up interviews, such as this one, can sometimes take a handful of years. Now, you, on the other hand, are well connected, so obviously you didn't have to wait years or even months for this interview, nor the initial one. Now, I took a look at what Nora said in her notes, or, sorry, more like what she wrote in her notes, but I have spoken with her. Oh, yes, yes. She and I converse quite often. And, well, she did seem excited about someone like you wishing to join our clan. Now, I do have to reiterate at the very start of this interview what's involved. There are numerous animal transformation clans. It was not our particular clan that wanted to go public, but the majority of the other clans did, so here we are. Now, just to make sure we're on the same page, you do realize that our clan is the Gorilla Clan, correct? Mm-hmm. 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 Yes, within the clans there is no variation. If you are eventually accepted into our clan, there is a process that you need to go through. It is somewhat painful, but there are benefits. For example, health benefits. If you have any health issues, they will be gone. That's just how it is. And you will live a significantly longer life, right around 3 extra lifetimes, realistically speaking. Of course, your body can be severely injured and death can happen sooner, but in this day and age, that is very rare indeed. However, there are disadvantages to living as long as we live. Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. So she pointed all of that out to you in the initial interview. Very well. Then we won't go over that again. However, you need to realize that you will outlive all of your family members. If you have children, you will outlive all of them. And, well, normally we don't take single individuals. We normally take couples because we find that with our, ironically, mostly traditional family values, it's best to take couples who are in love, but have chosen not to have children. Now, your case is different. You're a single man. You wish to join our clan. And, well, you know how this works. It works similar to the werewolf clan, except with our clan, we can transform at will. However, new members need to be constantly monitored and supervised because your animal instincts as a gorilla may take over and cause you to do things that, as a human being, would horrify you. Now, as time goes by, you will learn to control your animal instincts more and more. However, early on, you will have to be restrained anytime you wish to transform in order to practice the exercises that we have in place for helping you to learn to control that aspect of your personality. Yes, in gorilla form. Well, it does work similar to the werewolf clan, only there's no full moon involved and you can transform at will. Now, there are consequences for doing so as an early member when you are not being supervised or watched. Because if you do that early on and there's no one there to intervene and stop you, you could do some serious damage that reflects poorly on the entire clan, and that is something we don't tolerate. Now, you understand all that. Okay, good. Again, you will live a much longer lifetime. The aging process will be severely slowed, and you will be medically healthy. Well, yes, we try not to emphasize that last aspect because, honestly, that very last aspect, your country's medical insurance providers are far too wealthy and far too powerful. Yes, we do not want to make enemies of them, so we don't mention that fact. We try to downplay it a great deal, honestly. Now, I know you did well in the initial interview. However, I found something rather troubling. I interviewed your ex-girlfriend. Now, I don't understand why the two of you broke up, and quite frankly, neither does she. Okay, so you met someone else, and you decided instead of cheating on your girlfriend of 3 years, you would break up with her. Okay, but you did that out of the blue, according to her, like no warning, nothing. Okay. A clean break. Okay. Well, part of me can definitely respect that. But, this new girl that you met, tell me about her. How does she compare to your old girlfriend? And please, be honest. We have ways of being able to tell when someone is lying to us during the interview process for membership into our clan. No, please, go on. I need full details to make the proper judgment call. So please, go on. Anything you can think of comparing the two of them, please, go on. Mm-hmm. 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 All right, I'm going to stop you right there because I am very confused. You apparently, your ex-girlfriend whom you dated for 3 years and you were engaged to her during the last of those 3 years, and she was the one who wanted a long engagement, um, so she could finish up her degree. Okay, okay. Um, Here's what I don't understand. Her degree was in accounting. So, um, you did mention that physically your new girlfriend is a lot more attractive. You mentioned that your old girlfriend on a good day was a 7 out of 10 with the right makeup, and your new girlfriend on her worst day is a 10 out of 10 in terms of both face and body. And when she puts in some real effort, she's easily an 11 out of 10. Okay, okay, okay. So, physically speaking, um, your ex-girlfriend and your new girlfriend only have one thing in common, and that's chest size. Both of them have a large rack. Okay, your words, not mine. But your ex-girlfriend was a bit shorter. Again, not quite as good looking, but she cooked, she cleaned, she only occasionally asked you to help with the laundry, and you were a horrible spender until she came along and actually, well, I know this modern day and age you don't use a checkbook, but basically she balanced your checkbook to the penny. So you stopped horribly overspending, wasting your money. So it was actually to the point where you trusted her, where you would just come home and you would hand her, well, not your paycheck, but your pay stub from the direct deposit, and she would keep a log of that in an account book. And she tried showing you how you could do it yourself, but you decided to just let her do it because you trusted her. And indeed, she did a great job. So again, I'm confused. Is your new girlfriend just as good as your old one? Well, no, 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 no. I'm not talking about physically. You've emphasized the fact that physically speaking, the only thing your old girlfriend had that she could compete with the new one is chest size. What about the things that actually matter? Well, a woman taking care of her man, a woman cooking, cleaning, making him feel appreciated. Because the way you described your new girlfriend, it doesn't sound as though she appreciates you at all. Quite frankly, it sounds as though she's using you for your money. No, 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 no. There's no need to get upset. I'm just being very blatantly honest and realistic. So, I don't understand why someone would get rid of their fiancé and basically spend the last year after having gotten rid of that fiancé with a woman who is a pretty face, a pretty body, and apparently puts out, oh, she doesn't put out. Oh, so your new girlfriend doesn't even put out, but your old one did. Your ex-fiancé. Okay. Now I'm really confused. Why doesn't your new one put out? Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So you've spoken with your new girlfriend, and she is really into apes and monkeys and gorillas. And she finally had to tell you that she's always fantasized about being ravished by a gorilla. That's her fantasy. And that's why you're here. You want us to make you a member of our clan so you could transform into a gorilla and go to town on your girlfriend of 1 year who refuses to sleep with you? Are you kidding me? No, I don't care how connected you are. You are not that connected. You are not that important. You came here for such a ridiculously shallow reason. Let me tell you something. Even if you were made into a clan member, you would have to wait at least 5 years before you would be in control of yourself during and after a transformation for relations with your girlfriend to even be viable. What do you mean, why not? Because you would lose yourself during a transformation. Do you know what an actual gorilla would do to your girlfriend in an intimate setting? She literally wouldn't survive the encounter. One of us in gorilla form or an actual gorilla would literally tear her apart. Yes, even if the gorilla was horny. What is wrong with you? You want to sleep with your incredibly hot girlfriend. You threw away a woman who treated you well because you wanted someone who was slightly more physically attractive. Yes, I know the difference between a 7 compared to a 10. You don't know what to do, really. This was your only thought, and you thought that for such a selfish, disgusting reason we would let you join our clan? I ought to transform into a gorilla right now and rip your arms off. Let me tell you something. Go to a high-end costume shop. Are you listening? You might want to take notes. Here, use my pen. Go to a high-end costume shop. Get a gorilla outfit, a full gorilla outfit, okay? Take it home, put it on, take a piece of chalk and outline where your crotch would be. Then take the suit off, take an X-Acto knife, cut a hole where your member would come out of, okay? Then put the suit back on, don't put on any underwear, stand in front of the bedroom, wait for her to come home and be like, hey baby, yeah, you wanted to join our clan just so you could get laid. Your application is denied. Now you can get the hell out of my office.